Hello guys, how are you guys? So we can start with an invocation. Okay. So when we invoke, we are doing the pranic healing way. We will be opening our hands like this way. So make your spine straight. Don't lay on your chair. Because if you lay on your chair, there are chakras behind your back. It will get congested. Okay, so make your spine straight and open your hands. Okay, just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. Now let's invoke. So visualize a big white light. Let that be God or the universal energy or the cosmic consciousness. Visualize a big white light and visualize a stream of light from that big light is passing to your aura, to your crown chakra, and it's hitting your crown chakra and it's filling your whole body, all the chakras. Now let's invoke. Stay connected to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my spiritual teacher, to all the spiritual teachers, all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, healing angels, healing ministers, spiritual helpers, all the holy angels. We invoke for a divine blessing. Feel that downpour of energy. You can feel that sensation of energy in your palms. Stay connected. We invoke for a divine blessing, for a divine guidance, for a divine love and mercy, for inner healing, physical healing and psychological healing, for abundance and prosperity, for divine help and protection. Be still, be still. Assimilate the energy, absorb the energy. With thanks in full faith, we thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So namaste guys, namaste. So could you sense the energy? Come on guys, you can speak up, you can unmute, or you can comment. Most of the people are our regular viewers. So if you have any queries related to spirituality, healing, law of attraction, you can ask me. Thank you, Pradika. Okay. Come on, guys. So, are you practicing any meditation? You can share in the comments. Are you practicing? Or I will start my lecture and it will be boring. Guys, are you there? Are you there, guys? Bro, can you tell about God and avatars? Sure. Okay. So in the case of God, there is only one God. You need to have clarity on that. There is only one God. You call it Supreme God or the Cosmic Parabrahman. And that God have many manifestations. Okay. So the Supreme God in Christianity we can say it's God the Father. Islam it's Allah, and in Hinduism it's Parabrahman. These are all from the teachings of Master Choksai from Pranic Healing. Okay. So God have three aspects. God has mainly three aspects: light, love and power. And we call that Trinity. And this Trinity is there in all religions. Whether it's in Christianity, it's God the Father, Son and Holy Spirit. In Hinduism, it's Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. In Islam, it's like 100 names of Allah, right? Al-Muqtadir, Al-Wadud and Al-Khaliq. So these are the three aspects of God. Okay. So what happened is that God sent His messenger from the love aspect. Or I said there are three aspects: light, love and power. From the love aspect, God sent teachers or messengers to earth. So Krishna is a messenger of the God. Jesus is a messenger of God. Muhammad is a messenger of God. And externally we may see it's all different, but the inner truth is the same. It changes with the culture, with their language. Because for Islam they are saying Allah, right? We are always praying to Allah. And what's Allah in English is God. It's the same. So we don't need to distinguish. It's all the same. We need to find the oneness. Okay. So that happens like in Hinduism they are waiting for Kalki, the next avatar to come. In Christianity they are waiting for the second coming of Christ. In Islam they are waiting for the next avatar. The name, what was the name? Shas. Can you help me? So all are waiting for the next hour, but they don't know they are all the same with different names. We are saying Kalki or saying the second coming of Christ. It's all the same. So understand that oneness. That's spirituality. It's about finding union. When religion differentiates, Muhammad the last messenger. No, one more guy is here. It's mentioned in Quran. You are not reading Quran, right? Something. I forgot the name. Okay. So that's God. And there are a total of 24 avatars, I think. 24 avatars came to spread the teachings. But what happened is that when Krishna came, people started to worship Krishna. When Jesus came, people started to worship Jesus. And they didn't worship the Supreme God or the Ultimate One. So last avatar was Muhammad. And he said, don't go behind these avatars and go for the Supreme One, the Supreme God. So in Hinduism also we need to follow that. Like we need to start with Parabrahman. The energy must. So if you are a Krishna devotee, if you are devoted to Jesus, if you are devoted to Krishna, you must start with to the Supreme God or to the Parabrahman and to Krishna. Then you need to channel the energy. Okay. The case of Jesus is also the same. The Father, Son. We need to channel the energy. Still believe Muhammad is a messenger of God? Yes. The spirituality I am following, we consider Muhammad as an avatar. Last avatar, Akash. Last avatar in which timeline will be coming? Date and time already decided, not yet decided. The date and time shift. The divine plan may shift. And it's totally up to us. When the humanity is ready, when we make change, when we create a suitable environment, a suitable consciousness, then the next avatar can manifest, can externalize. So it's up to us. So what can we do? We need to do our part. We need to do our purification. We need to have strong connection with our soul. We need to have strong connection with our higher soul or Paramatma. Higher soul and Paramatma. Okay? It's called the divine spark. So when we are evolving, when as a whole, what spirituality is not a lone wolf path. All the spiritual hierarchy, everyone is saying that you need to form group. You need to meditate in group. You need to do service in group. The energy of group is so big. Even 7 people, when they meditate together, the energy changes. The divine energy downpour will be so much. So that's the main thing. So if we are evolving, if as a whole, as a humanity we are evolving, then the divine plan will be shifted to nearby, and the last avatar or the next avatar can externalize. Because these avatars, even Jesus, even Muhammad, the energies are still there, but it's the externalization to physical reality is not happening. So when we make a perfect scenario, when we evolve together, then they can manifest or externalize. Okay? Sajin, so what about like Vishnu Maya Chatan? Like so many energies, so many people worshipping, who are they? They are all manifestations of God. Supreme God is there, and Supreme God have multiple manifestations. The energy of Supreme God is there in every stone, every brick, even inside you and me, unrealized. So that's why if you put a stone and if you start focusing and if you start worshipping, that energy manifests. It's all around the world. Shahs, I thought Muhammad, Christ are all enlightened or people who reached pure consciousness. Yes. They are enlightened. They are pure consciousness. Okay guys, any questions? Anyone want to share anything? What is this? It's like one-man show. Next meetup. We can consider. Next meetup in Dubai. Okay. So guys, I think everyone is busy right now. No response at all. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. Any queries related to spirituality. So how many of you believe in heaven and hell? Do you believe in heaven and hell? Me. Arabi. Guys, where are you? Preetika Shetty, is it need to give names to Parabrahman? I believe in one energy. Yeah, it's up to you. You can visualize that energy or you can name it. Naming it or chanting mantras without connecting, without visualization or without that connection is simply waste of time. Okay? So it's not about names. It's not about identities, it's about connection. If you are deeply connected, if you are surrendering to that energy, you can experience that energy in your hands. Okay, want to try this? If you want to try this, you can say yes. Yes. Charity can lead to enlightenment. Yes. Can you explain heaven and hell? Okay. What's the ultimate purpose of all living beings up to you? So it differs. Because there is a evolution pattern. Like first, there is something called elemental kingdom. So we were in the elemental kingdom. So you can relate when we say like that. When I say like that. So we were in the elemental kingdom. Then we go to the mineral kingdom. The minerals, crystals, even crystals, they have consciousness. Crystals has consciousness. So we were in the mineral kingdom. Then we got upgraded to the plant kingdom, from little mosses to big trees. Then we got shifted to animal kingdom. And from the animal kingdom, we finally reached the human kingdom. Okay? So, the goal, so as you said, it's living beings. The goal of a tree or animals is to develop their emotional body. Then they can upgrade to animal kingdom. The goal of any plant or any tree is to develop emotional body, so they can upgrade to animal kingdom. So plants have emotions. So if you, there are many experiments, like if you take two plants and if you curse one plant and if you say loving words to another plant, one plant will bloom, they will flower and all. The other plant, they will like dried up and all. So they react to emotions. They are developing their emotional body. So that's their goal, their ultimate purpose. But for a mineral, minerals also have emotions in a very subtle way. So when we do chemistry experiments, like one chemical will be attracted to one other element, one chemical element will be repelled to another element. These are all signs, they have emotions. These are the subtle signs. That signs are more visible in the plant kingdom. Okay? And as they shift to animal kingdom, their task is to develop their mental body, their intelligence. So only when an animal have an interaction with a human being, then only their intelligence can be upgraded in a faster way. Like if you have pets and all, some dogs or cats, dogs and all, they will be like they will feel sadness, or they will fight with you, or they will go away from you. These kind of things can happen. So what's happening is that slowly they are developing their brain, which is connected to their mental body. So the goal of animals is to develop their mental body and to reach the human kingdom. And the goal of human beings is to realize our true self. Who am I? The first step is soul realization. The next step is God realization. So that's our ultimate purpose. So when we reach that kind of scenario, we will be evolved, or we will be upgraded to soul kingdom. Okay, and we have multiple purpose beyond the physical realm. So hope you get an idea. Yes guys, all clear? Yes, thank you. Bro, any beings living under the earth? mythological beings. Yeah, it can happen. So what's up? Next question. Charity can lead to enlightenment. Okay, so charity connects with karma yoga. So you are a person who have no idea about meditation. You are not doing any cleansing, nothing, but you are doing charity. You are doing charity in a exclusive, like in an amazing way. Plenty of charity you are doing. So what happened is that when you give some money for charity or so for feeding purposes, then what automatically happens is that automatically your heart chakra will be activated. If you are a healer, you can sense that. If you give any money to charity, if you give any money, automatically your heart chakra will be activated. So what happens is that when your heart chakra gets activated, your crown chakra will be also activated. So more divine energy can come to your system. So that happens with most of the there are billionaires and all who are doing plenty of charity. I don't think they are doing meditation and all or high spiritual practices, but what they are doing is karma yoga. And as Krishna says, through karma yoga also we can reach enlightenment. There are multiple parts. We have karma yoga, we have jnana yoga, we have raja yoga. There are plenty of paths are there, and many new paths are there, like Surya yoga is there, Kundalini yoga is there. So multiple paths. You can choose which path, and most of the religions are connected to bhakti yoga. Islam, it's about devotion to the Supreme God, and Christianity is also, it's about devotion to the Supreme. So that's bhakti yoga. Okay, so that path, even that path can reach enlightenment. But you must surrender to the divine. You must totally in love with the divine. So when you do anything, you must remember the divine. So what happens is that, so thus religion can be very helpful, but what happened is that people start comparing that my God is right, your God is wrong. So such a distinction happens, then the whole point or the whole purpose of bhakti yoga is useless or waste. Bro, any Kriya Yoga schools that you suggest? The Yogada Society. That's the best. Tara, I want to try Kundalini. Is it dangerous? Very dangerous. So, for Kriya Yoga, I think you could sign up for Yogada Society. You can register, like their website is there, and they will be sending you all the books. So there will be plenty of time. You need to learn about the teachings. It's related to theosophy also, no? And theosophy, our sacred teachings, all knowledge are connected to that. And they will arrange some initiation kriya and all like that. The process goes like that. Okay guys, next I want to try Kundalini. Is it dangerous? So how you gonna try Kundalini? Are you doing it your own by watching any pranic healing? No, by watching any YouTube videos? Or are you going via pranic healing? Or are you going via Kriya? What's the process? That matters actually. Actually, if you are training Kundalini under a guru, then you are in a safe way. But if you are practicing Kundalini, watching YouTube and all, if something negative happens, there is something called Kundalini syndrome. If that happens, you won't be connecting to that YouTuber again. You won't have that access to that YouTuber, and it can result in heavy suffering and all. So Kundalini is like playing with fire. And in pranic healing and narcotic yoga, there are methods to safely awaken your Kundalini with the divine energy. Okay, it's totally safe and you can try that. So if you are going for Kundalini, just don't try any online things, online meditation, online Kundalini. Go for a Diksha, we say Diksha, under a Guru, then practice Kundalini. And Kundalini awakening is not about like activating all chakras and getting enlightened, and it's not like that. It's like empowering your physical body. When you practice Kundalini, your physical body will get stronger, your energy body will get stronger, your chakras will get stronger and bigger. So why we need bigger chakras? It's like when we have bigger chakras, when we meditate, if there is plenty of energy, divine energy pouring to our system, then this divine energy can be assimilated by this chakra. But if your chakras are so small, then you will be having a tough time. Then that can result in Kundalini syndrome and all. Okay? So practicing Kundalini makes your chakras and aura powerful and make your etheric brain powerful. Because we have a physical brain and we have an etheric brain. And by practicing Kundalini, you can make your etheric brain powerful. So what happens when your etheric brain gets powerful? It's like you can record events. If you are in a deep sleep, if you have some spiritual experience in your sleep, if you have met any guru, if you had guidance from your guru, then those moments, it will be recorded. You can remember that when you wake up. Otherwise, you won't remember anything. Or if you are meditating and you are having any spiritual experiences, any guidance, then if your brain is so strong, then you can remember that. Okay? So we need a powerful etheric body or energy body and powerful chakras for going for higher spiritual activities. Okay? So that's where Kundalini is more important. Okay guys, I hope everyone is confused. Okay? Mario, how do we know we are strengthening our chakras? Are we looking for a sense of physical sensation physically, or is it a visualization when we are meditating? No. You can learn pranic healing. And if you learn pranic healing within one day, they will show techniques how to touch your chakra. So we invoke and we could feel the divine energy, right? Likewise, you can't touch your chakra. And in that session, in that pranic healing session, there may be multiple students. Everyone can scan their chakra. So I will be scanning your chakra and I will get a proportion for that. The same, another student will be scanning your chakra. He must also get the same proportion. And when 5 more students scan your chakra and they get the same proportion, then that's scientific. Then that's proof. That's not a woo stuff. Okay? So pranic healing gives you such an exposure. You can be powerful. Otherwise, you need to blindly believe what I am saying. But if you are a pranic healer, if you know pranic healing, you can scan from there. There is a technique called scanning. And if you can learn scanning, you can scan from there whether I am saying the truth, whether my heart chakra is big or small, congested, everything you can check. So be powerful. That's the main thing. It's not about cause. We don't need assumptions. Assuming, meditating, I got this sight, maybe this chakra, this is mine. We don't need assumptions. We need clarity. How to get clarity? When 6 or 7 people analyze one subject spiritually and getting the same results, that result in clarity. Okay? So, learn pranic healing. It can make you powerful. Google now, distinguish mind and body. What a question. Mind is connected to our mental body. Actually, if you search for your mind in your body, you can find that. Even science is trying to find your mind, but science couldn't find. But it's called mental body. It's like an aura. It's like you are in your physical. This is your physical body, right? And to move anything in your physical world, you need your physical body. Likewise, to move or to explore anything in the astral world, you need your astral body. So you have another body called astral body, which is like subtle body, which can't be seen with our eyes, physical eyes. And there is something called mental body. So this mental body is where your mind is located. And as I said earlier, we have our physical brain, we have our etheric brain, and that's connected to this mental body. And from the mental body, the soul is getting information. So you need to ask, like, how soul get all this information? It's all about vibration. Like I am seeing a thing. Just I am seeing, and my eye registers that, and it's connected to my physical brain, and it's identified like this is a remote. Okay, and this is connected to my etheric brain, and this etheric brain is connected to my mental body, identify this as a remote, and this is connected to our soul. That's how the soul gets communication. Even our higher soul gets communication. So it's a deeper process, it's a deeper teachings, which I'm saying in 5 minutes. So mind is located there, and physical body to do actions, to do things, to move anything in the physical realm. Okay guys? Fine. Preetika, why is that people only get into meditation after some issues in their life? That's because they have ignored all the warning signs. Like I get into spirituality in 2011. Okay? So my spiritual awakening was so smooth. I was totally chilling with my friends, having this fun, enjoying and everything, and suddenly I got this I got this tendency, like couldn't get more satisfaction in the physical realm. So I turned inward. So I got into spirituality. I started meditating. It was 14 years back. For some people, they get this calling to get into spirituality. They will be seeing numbers 11, 11, 5555. They are seeing everything, but they are not taking any action. We need to take action. We need to go for any spiritual school. We need to practice meditation, because there are many steps to lead to evolve in spirituality. But these people ignore all these steps. So life has another way to teach them, which is hitting them. So they get hit. They got hit by depression. They got hit by anxiety attacks. They got hit by financial issues, breakups, and life will make them, like, put them in their knees. Then they will realize, oh, now it's time to lead the spiritual path. So it's up to you. You can choose. You can gradually grow to the spiritual path, or you can take the hits and come to spiritual path. Anyway, you will reach here. This is the ultimate path. Okay. Thank you, Pritika. Sajin, thank you, Akash. Bro, during Shivaratri, one of spiritual teacher came in my dream and touched my forehead. I give my having 100 rupees to him. He told no need, just donate to Annadhanam. After woke up, that only that 100 rupees in pocket. After that, I got link in my WhatsApp to donate. What do you think, bro? Because you and that spiritual teacher's video helps me to get into spiritual. Because if you ask me this kind of personal questions, then it's very hard. Then I want to search what is the cause. If you are expecting a random answer, I can say anything. You can just say anything and I can just escape from that. But if you want to know the truth, I need to do scanning. I need to like what happened. Is it a real thing? Does you really had a contact with a spiritual teacher, or is just an imagination, or is this someone else's imagination? There are multiple things. So we need to identify that. So personal questions, we can have personal sessions. You can take consultation. Okay. So 1 hour totally personal sessions. Okay. Tara, I want to learn about chakras. Yes. Learn pranikili. Then you can learn about chakras very detailed, because you need to understand chakras have physical functions, psychological functions and spiritual functions, all the chakras. And if your life you are having trouble with anything, if you are having trouble with relationship, it's connected to your chakra. If you have trouble with your emotions, then it's connected to your chakras. If you have trouble with your finance, it's connected to your chakras. If you can't pursue a spiritual path, it's connected to your chakras. So chakras are your inner world, and it's connected to, as I said, it's physical. Because consider an Ajna chakra. Ajna chakra, physically it's giving energy to our eyes, our forehead, our all these areas, physical energy. It's supplying. And psychologically it's giving you willpower. So if you are a person who don't have much willpower, you need to work on your Ajna chakra. So when you work on your Ajna chakra, then your willpower will be getting more and more stronger. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are running a business without willpower, then you are leading to catastrophe. So that's the psychological function. And spiritual function, it's connected to your lower intuition. It's also connected to your lower intuition and all. So all chakra, even crown chakra, there is a chakra called forehead chakra, which is connected to your clairvoyance and all. So all chakras are connected to these three functions. So you need to have a deeper insight on this. You need to learn about chakras. And what's the funniest thing is that the 99% of the population doesn't have any idea about chakras. It's not taught in our school system, nowhere. But if you are practicing, if you have done chakra cleansing and all, you can see that immediate shift in your daily life. Okay. Thank you, Tara ma'am. Bro, how to plant a seed of Sajin. Bro, how to plant a seed of spirituality in others' heart. It's okay to plant a seed and make them think. Awakening comes from the inside. That's the thing. You can't awaken a person or lead to awakening from externally. It must come from the inside. Maybe a human being have multiple reincarnations, and the last set there are mainly 7 reincarnations. So maybe your friend or the person you are saying is in the first reincarnation. So whatever you are saying, it will not go to his head. That person says, because he is in the first reincarnation. If you are in the last reincarnation, then you will reach spirituality. You will be drawn to spirituality. The subjects of spirituality. You will be very curious. You have that curiosity to learn more, to understand more. So that's why you guys are here. Even though it's a boring topic, it's spirituality, these kind of things, but for you it may be interesting. That's why you are an old soul. And most people are not old souls. So if you try to awaken a young soul, then you are going for a roller coaster ride. Thank you, Sajin. Thank you, Pridika. Sajin, bro, tell something I am not able to connect. You can always connect with me in WhatsApp. Tara, I found spirituality when my mom died. I know, see it everywhere. Yes. Sorry for the loss, Tara ma'am. And you need to understand about death also. Death is a transition. It's a continuity. Okay. So what you can do is that when a person die, you need to understand this. When a person die, he's no more there in the physical body. He or that person, he or she, that person will be in their astral body. And in astral body there are 7 subplanes. The 7th subplane is what we call hell. We will be having a tough time there. We need to get upgraded, and we need to reach the first subplane of astral body. And immediately, and after that, we need to move to the mental body, lower mental body. Then we will go to the higher mental body, which is the causal body. Then you are one with the higher soul. You have reached back. But if their karma, if they are generated plenty of bad karma, if they have if they are very emotional, if they were very emotional, or if they have so much of desires and all, they can get stuck in the astral body. So as a daughter, what you can do is that you can do charity in their name, like feeding the children in the orphanages, or helping the elderly people and all, like buying them food and all. You can do that in the name of your mother. So that soul can get plenty of karma, and that soul can easily transition to higher and higher worlds. Okay? Thank you, Tara. Sajin, getting into your vibration is too hard. You are enlightened. Come on, guys. I am not enlightened. Okay. We are all walking the path of awakening. So there is no one above you, no one will, nothing like that. But it's all about how you deal with your time and all. Like, I love to read theosophical books. I love to read about spirituality, and I love to make courses, and I love to spread teachings and all, and I like to promote pranic healing. Like, pranic healing shifted my entire perspective to spirituality. So as I got such an immense experience, I am suggesting you to try this, because I am not a pranic healing trainer. I am not getting any benefit when you learn pranic healing. But what my pure intention is that if I get that kind of experience, like if I get that kind of exposure, you can also get that. So spirituality must be experienced. It's not about the endless, like Tattvamasi, Aham Brahma. That dialogues doesn't matter. It's about experience. So when you do pranic healing, immediately with one day you can realize, you can understand, yeah, these things are real. Chakras are real. Subtle energies are there. The subtle worlds are those. That opens up a new dimension. Okay. So start taking action. Because the only purpose we came here is for our spiritual development. It's for upgrading our qualities, upgrading our virtues and values. But what happened is that we totally forgot about these kind of things, and we got totally addicted to the materialistic things. We feel these materialistic things are the real ones, and forgot what the real one is, which is spiritual path. Okay, guys? All good? Thank you. 12:15. Okay. So I hope you got lot of information from this session. So make this, like, we need to apply these teachings in your life. Then the shift happens. Then this, like, you need to understand that, like, we can read books like practice one school of teaching, then we will go, oh, that school of teaching will be the next one, then we will shift to that school of teaching, then we will find another thing like Hatha Yoga, we will go to Hatha Yoga. This won't take you anywhere. Stick to one school, stick to one teaching, and you will get an exposure for the endless possibility of spirituality through that school of teaching. Okay? And that can happen with the help of the Holy Spirit or the higher psychic energy. It will get connected to you. If your intentions are pure, then definitely an outstanding spiritual journey awaits you. So thank you guys, thank you for showing up. We will have multiple sessions like this way. Anyway, thank you Beena madam. Thank you Mario. Mario, from where are you? Thank you Aguila. Los Angeles. Thank you. I hope you can understand my English, because people from US is having a tough time understanding my English. Thanks bro, you will be there for us, right, in future. Only for spiritual, but no attack. Okay guys, bye. Enjoy, have fun.